And I would also like to thank Agro Studies for this great opportunity to be able to share to you our conducted research study. I hope every one of you will acquire knowledge in this study that we have give effort to. Now, let's start with the title of our research. Next slide, please. The title of our research is The Effect of Soil Type in the Appearance of Grape Buds in Vine. So here, we will be focusing on how does the soil type affect the appearance of the buds. Next slide, please. For the introduction, let's talk about grapes. Let's get to know more about what is grapes. A grape is a fruit berry that is deciduous woody vine of botanical genus Vitis. Grape can also be eaten raw, used for making wine, jam juice, jelly, grapeseed extract, raisin, vinegar, and grapeseed. Meaning to say, grape is not can be eaten only raw, but it has a lot of economic uses in terms of its values. Now let's talk about the grape buds that is important in this study. Grape buds is a small lateral or terminal protuberance of the stem of a plant that may develop into flower, leaf, or shoot. The number of buds is also a good predictor of fruitfulness of the vines. Meaning to say, if a grape vine is healthy, it is fruitful and has a lot of number of buds appearance. Next slide, please. Our objective for this study is to be able to know the effect of blood and light soil on the buds appearance of grapes. Here, we will be determining how does the grapes will affect this. How does the soil affect the appearance of grape buds? Next, please. The methodology that we used. The first one is we count the number of buds. The second one is documentation of the counting process with 18 replicates. So in our study, we have 18 applications. Each of one has the sample. So in this study, we use the randomized selection method to choose the sample vine or grape plant. The next is the treatment, the black and light soil. We have two different treatments here, the black and light soil. Then the fourth one is the study will start on February when the buds start to appear. So in grapes, the buds starts on February and on April. So we conducted this study on February this year. The next slide, please. So for the result, based on the graph, it shows that the buds appearance in two different treatments. It shows that the appearance in two different treatments, the black soil and the light soil. Wherein the black soil has a higher buds appearance in average. The light soil got lesser one. The black soil got 10.2 in average. The light soil only got 9.5 in average. So, in this study also we used statistics. Although the standard deviation values are big, the difference in bud appearance is statistically significant, as determined by the t-test. So, if we base this statistically, we can say that in that error bars right there, we can see a huge difference. Meaning to say that by means of statistic, we can determine that there are huge difference between the results. So the next slide, please. The summary. The findings in this study shows a small difference between black and light soil. Average, when we base it in average, there is a small difference. Despite the small changes, these differences is statistically significant. So, if we base again this in statistic, it is highly significant. This may indicate that in the future, such changes will become more apparent, meaning to say that maybe now this study is not useful, but as the future changes, the time changes, this study may be very relevant. The next slide, please. On this, based on the results that we have, we recommend to maximize the use of black soil instead of light soil. As we all know, black soil in the result got the higher buds appearance. Then, black soil promote the appearance of a relatively higher number of buds that will eventually increase the fruitfulness of the vine. That will eventually increase the fruitfulness of the vine with the use of black soil. Then the next one is black soil is richer in organic matter, which is essential for buds performance. So here, with the plenty of nutrients and organic matter, the black soil is more appropriate for the grapes to use for now. Then the next is to build up necessary soil test to know further about the nutrient content of the soil and how it affects the buds appearance of either black or light soil. So here we will be determining the results by using again the soil test for this study. That is our recommendation. That's all. Next. That's all. Thank you.